A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development for the water industry in England and Wales, David Black, the chief executive of Ofwat, has announced his resignation effective at the end of this month. This decision comes on the heels of the government's recent announcement regarding the abolition of the water regulator, Ofwat, following increasing scrutiny and criticism of water companies and their regulatory practices. Black has held the position for 4 years, and his departure marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing discourse surrounding water regulation in the UK. The regulation of the water sector has emerged as a contentious political issue, especially during the last general election, driven by public outrage over the alarming rise of sewage spills into rivers and seas across the nation. The government, led by Environment Secretary Steve Reed, is preparing for what is being touted as the most significant overhaul of water regulation since the privatization of the industry in 1989. Ofwat has faced intense criticism for its perceived failures, particularly regarding decades of underinvestment in crucial infrastructure such as reservoirs and water treatment plants, while water companies have continued to distribute substantial dividends to their shareholders. Last year, Ofwat approved a staggering 36% increase in average water bills over the next 5 years to fund much-needed upgrades to the water system. In light of the decision to abolish Ofwat, sources close to the regulator indicated that Black felt compelled to resign, despite the board's efforts to encourage him to remain in his position. One chief executive from a water company expressed their belief that Black was not the appropriate figure to take the blame for the ongoing issues within the sector. Reflecting on his tenure, Black stated, "I have been privileged to lead Ofwat over the last 4 years, during which time we have achieved a huge amount together as a team for customers and the environment." The 2024 price review backed an investment program of £104 billion, along with an additional £50 billion investment in major new water resources, which will significantly enhance service, environmental outcomes, and resilience in the coming years. I wish the team every success as they continue their important work. Black initially assumed the role of interim chief executive in April 2021 and was appointed permanently the following year. He has been with Ofwat since 2012, rising through the ranks from Director of Economics. Ian Coucher, the chair of Ofwat, expressed gratitude for Black's efforts, stating, "David has worked tirelessly to bring about transformational change in the water sector. He has sought new regulatory powers and resources to hold companies accountable, taken major enforcement actions, and provided funding and incentive packages that drive continual improvements for customers." The decision to dismantle Ofwat was unveiled following a review by Sir John Cunliffe, a former deputy governor of the Bank of England, which concluded that the water sector was broken. The review recommended consolidating the powers of 4 regulators, including Ofwat, into a single entity. The forthcoming interim chief executive of Ofwat will be tasked with addressing several pressing issues. Thames Water, the UK's largest water company, is currently in negotiations to seek leniency on fines imposed by the regulator, which are deemed necessary for its lenders to provide billions of pounds in new funding amid a potential takeover. Additionally, Ofwat has faced scrutiny over excessive pay for water company executives, with some politicians questioning the effectiveness of measures aimed at banning bonuses for the worst polluters. Recently, Ofwat was directed to investigate £1.3 million in previously undisclosed compensation for Yorkshire Water's CEO, Nicola Shaw, following revelations about payments made through Yorkshire's offshore parent company. The Department for the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs has been approached for comments regarding these developments. As the water industry braces for a transformative period, the implications of Black's resignation and the upcoming regulatory changes remain to be seen. The future of water regulation in England and Wales is poised for a significant shift, with the government's commitment to addressing public concerns at the forefront of this overhaul. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.